What is up everyone? Now if you watch my previous video on when I got the RTX 3080, you will realize that my RTX 3080 is not exactly on the most ideal PCIe slot on the motherboard. Okay, so I decided to buy some stuff to make some modification on it so I can fit my RTX 3080 onto the PCIe X16 slot, right? So what kind of modification that I can do? So one, we all know that my water reservoir is in the way of the RTX 3080. So either I change my reservoir or I water cool my GPU. So I just bought this water block for the GPU that's from Bykski. Yeah, I think it's Bykski. Yeah, that's how you pronounce it. So this brand, it's not much of a high-end water block company, but it's how do I put it? Okay, it's a China brand. Okay, so it's made in China. The company is from China, so do not expect any very high-end cooling performance from them. I even read their reviews online that their performance are just mediocre, nothing exceptional. So I don't have the best expectation from them. I'm just expect what I pay for. Okay, they are way cheaper than some of the water blocks I've found, like the Alpha Cool. Okay, first of all, my RTX 3080 is the Gigabyte gaming OC version. Okay, so Gigabyte model for the RTX 3080, it's very hard to get their water block. Why? Well, watch my next video, because the next video is gonna be about me assembling this water block onto the GPU and hook it up into my water cooling loop. Right? So be sure to subscribe and enable the notification button so you won't miss out. So today it's all about unboxing this water block. There's a lot of talking, so I guess we have to get to the main point right now. So let me just give a quick let's just get a quick view on how does the box look like. The box is nothing special, a bunch of water block writing on it without even specifying is for a graphic card. It's just water block, water block, water block, water block. Any more water block? Oh yes, they did. GPU block. Alright, so at least we know that this water block is for GPU. It does have some weight. Okay. Even the seal is just a plain cellophane tape. Oh wait, they have another seal. It's a different plastic seal. Okay, so let's just cut this open. See what we get. Right, so when you open this box, it's greeted with some cards. What is this card saying? Oh, do it yourself. Yes, of course I'm gonna do it myself. Achieving incredible performance in jaw-dropping style. Take a look at our shopping store configurator. Blah blah blah. Okay, what is it? Date, batch number, inspector. Oh yes, an inspector. Oh, QC pass. Okay. At least it gives us some assurance. What they have? Oh, some screws and oh yes, this is the 5V addressable RGB port. I'm not sure if you can see it. Just up. Yes, the 5V RGB for my motherboard. So yes, this water block does have addressable RGB. Yes, RGB for the width. But these are the thermal pads that you use it for the RAM modules on VRMs on the graphic card. And yes, all these screws that I mentioned, you're supposed to mount the water block onto your GPU. What are these? Oh, those are the fittings. Yes, these are the what do I say? The fill port. Yes, these are the fill port that's for you to plug the holes on the GPU block. So what is this? It's written in Chinese. It's basically giving you instructions on how to install. Oh, here's Korean. Here's Japanese. Korean, Japanese, Chinese, oh, English. But it only specifies how to install the CPU block. Nothing regarding GPU, even though I bought the GPU block. Okay, anyway, what does it say? 尊敬的玩家，您可扫描我司二维码后，登录我司官网，点击商品浏览一栏。Continue. Let's get rid. Okay, then next we have this. I believe this is the back plate. Yep, the back plate. The water block. So, open it. Okay, at least the packaging is nice. Okay, the anti-static bag feels good. Let's have a look. Look at that. Ooh, it's a very solid back plate. Can't complain. It does feel quite long. Size 3090. I think you can fit the 3080 as well, because the dimension for the 3080, the Gigabyte 3080 and the 3090 is pretty much the same. Okay, there's not much of a dimension difference. Gonna leave this aside. Let's remove this cardboard. Why does it have so much weird dust on it? Okay, never mind. Oh, you can separate it. Okay. Ah, yes, they do have this. Oh, yes. Oh, why am I happy about this? Seriously, just watch my next video on how I assemble everything and hook it up. Because this is the main thing I buy this water block. Oh, yes, they do have this special power adapt connector here, right? Yes. It's very happy so far, okay? Can't complain, they do give me this. Right, next, what do we have? Yes, the main thing, the water block. Oh, yes, it does feel heavy. Okay, good packaging. Okay, what do we have here? What is this? Oh, more addressable RGB cables and the water block itself. Yes, I believe the plastics is acrylic. Yes, acrylic and CNC cut. And this one, if I'm not mistaken, the material is nickel copper. So yes, it can fit into my loop, because my loop is copper based as well, because you are not supposed to mix copper and aluminum for custom water cooling, right? Because they have corrosion. Corrosion will happen. Right, ooh, it's shiny, yeah. Feel the lens flare. Alright, so there's nothing much to describe here. Okay, yes, it does feel solid, and more Bykski logo here, and it's still saying 3090. Okay, but yes, I'm quite sure it supports the 3080 as well, because the way the VRM and RAM modules, the way they arrange, it's around the same. Okay, and yeah, still writing 3090 over here. Okay, be careful not to touch that. So yeah, that's where all the thermal pads will go. You see this rectangular place. The square here is for where the thermal paste goes, and the GPU, the chip, will be sitting on here, right? And okay. The another interesting thing is for you know, the way that they mount this piece of acrylic block and this piece of acrylic, it's actually two separate pieces. So some GPU block, they have certain defects, okay, design flaws maybe, that they do not have enough screws to secure onto this acrylic plate. But for Bykski here, I think it's quite secure because as you can see there's 3 screws tapping through it into the acrylic plate, and yeah, I'm pretty sure the design is quite solid. Okay, rock solid. That's what I can do. Okay, so I think that's all for this unboxing. Oh wait. Let me just get this back plate. Because you see there's this cut out here. Oh, okay, I see. Right, let me explain what's this cut out for. Okay, so this GPU block is designed for the 3090, and 3090, the RTX 3090 supports NVIDIA SLI, okay? So this cutout slot is for your NVLink to plug in. So they have to leave a slot, otherwise your NVLink can't plug onto your GPU. Right. So I'm assuming this plate goes here. Just align the slots. Yeah, it should be around like this. Okay, and yes, the back plate and the acrylic plate. Yes, the dimension is perfect. It's aligned. Looks good. So everything's fine. Seems right. So I think I can give a rating to the seller already. That everything comes in perfect order. 5-star, I believe. Yeah, because even the delivery time is quite fast. So that's all for the unboxing today. And make sure you subscribe and enable the notification button so you won't miss out, because on the next video I will be assembling this GPU block onto my GPU. And boy, do I have to figure it out myself, because there is no online tutorial for this. This brand is the tutorials video are very limited, and I did try to search for it. I have to figure it out myself, and probably I will be the first one that actually shows how to mount this piece of acrylic block onto an RTX 30 series. So make sure you subscribe so you won't miss out. It's gonna be a very, I would say, chaotic video for the next one. Stay tuned and goodbye.